Alright, so for this coaching session, we're just doing Dragon Barrage. So the first thing, oops, I have to click back here first. Alright, so what Dragon Barrage is basically just consecutive ascending charged Key Blasts. And the best way to find out how you're doing that is this animation. So you want to make sure that you're doing the charged Key Blast ascending animation, otherwise you're going to end up doing this the whole time, right? So what you want to do, and the best way to do this, is you want to press triangle and then R1 while on the ground, and if you do it properly, it'll look like that. So you want to press triangle, you want to hold triangle and then immediately press R1 because it kind of like buffers the input. And if you do it properly, you won't, there you go, you got it. You won't end up leaving the ground. And if you manage to chain them perfectly, you'll be able to do it consecutively without even moving in your spot.
Okay, sure.
So now if you want to, you can give it a try with Perfect Cell, or you can actually transform to Super Perfect Cell because he has the fastest ascending charge Key Blast animation in the game. So we can come up to the ceiling, you can try it up here. You see how much faster that is?
Yeah.
It's a lot faster. So what you want to aim for is, if you're doing the ascending charge Key Blast, you want to make sure you can do it while you're not moving at all. If you can make sure that you're not actually moving outside of this space, like see how I'm managing to keep Gohan there, even though I ended up doing this. And if you end up, what you mainly want to aim for doing is doing a level 2 charge first, so you get staggered like that, and then start chaining it like this.
Okay.
Remember to hold triangle first and then hit R1 after that.
Okay.
That way, as you go like frame 1 into ascending, your charge Key Blast starts activation ascend. There you go, you got it. Nice! I think his neutral one is the same though. Just do a regular one, charge Key Blast. Yeah, I think it's the same, so it doesn't really matter, but the speed is there. So if you can get used to doing that, and a very easy way to do this, you can try doing it with one of my new mains actually, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks.
Oh.
And the reason for that is because he's the only other character in the game that allows you to do 12 ascending charge Key Blast. 12 of them. So Super Gogeta and Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks in neutral can only shoot 9 or 10 if I recall correctly. Let's confirm that really quick. Well, a couple of them missed, but I think it's 9. And when you're dashing, it's 12. And that also translates over to ascending charge Key Blast. So and it only chains if they land, by the way. You can't, because only one of them can be on screen at one time. So if you end up chaining this properly, you can just keep doing this like infinitely. And the good thing about this Dragon Barrage animation is that it's universal. So any character in the game, hold on, let's see if I can just any character that has this animation for ascending charge Key Blast can do any kind of chain. Meaning, even if you happen to mistime it and start doing just neutral ones, you can still chain it. But if a character has a unique ascending charge Key Blast animation, you will be restricted to chaining only that. So for example, if you were to try it with Super Saiyan Goku, or you were to try it with Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, or any of the Teen Gohans, because how Super Saiyan Goku does it is he does like the Kamehameha motion, right? And base Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, he brings his arm up at the right and throws it like a ball. So any character that has a unique animation, to a degree, is restricted to doing the Dragon Barrage only with Dragon Barrage. You cannot chain it into regular charged Key Blasts. Another example, and I think probably the worst one in the game, is King Vegeta, because for whatever reason I could not get it to work whatsoever. So if you want to try it with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks for a little bit, we can do that, and then I'll show you King Vegeta.
Sure.
Let's go to the top of the stage. And also keep in mind, with each charge Key Blast you hit me with, I move downwards a little. So this creates space and allows you for Perfect Cell's -1 Barrage Death Beam setup. If you do it properly with Nappa, you can also force a Volcano Explosion setup, meaning the only way to get out of it is to vanish the whole thing, because I tested it against Ajak a while ago. You can run, but you won't actually be able to get away from it. And there's another one that I have with Blazing Storm. Yeah, you keep trying it. You have to bring up your key a bit though. You're low on key.
Yeah.
And then after this, I'll show you King Vegeta, and then I'll show you Key Bombardment. This version of this is basically another version of Key Bombardment, but it's much easier in my opinion. Regular Key Bombardment is a lot more difficult. You want to try one more time?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it again.
Yeah, see, so you can tell the difference between your neutral and your ascending. You mainly want to go for ascending, so it has to look like this. See? Those last three were completely chained. And thankfully, because he has this regular animation for the charge Key Blast, he can continue chaining into neutral ones even if you happen to mess up the timing. I'll show you Goku as well, just so you have an idea of what I mean by unique charged Key Blast animations. It's actually a good thing that they did that. It's a way of diversifying characters, I would say. You do that. I'm gonna go put those bottles downstairs in recycling. Do you want another drink?
No, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. No, wait, actually, piña colada.
Oh, you want pina colada?
Yeah, that one's gonna take it.
You're welcome. You upload videos on your channel too, don't you?
Not at all, just a few battles that I thought were funny. Just because I just...
Were funny?
Yeah, because I was just losing the straight. So that's why.
Do it a couple more times so you just get the hang of it, and then I'll show you the other stuff.
Okay, so triangle, R1, and then...
Yeah, so put your thumb on triangle, and put your finger on R1, and just relax. So it should feel like... Don't press anything, let me do it. It should feel like this.
Okay.
You feel that frame difference?
Yeah.
Like I pressed your index finger onto R1 just right after I pressed triangle. That's how it has to feel. What's your YouTube channel again?
Heaven, just that.
Just Heaven. Heaven Tenkaichi 3. Let's see what shows up. The most heavenly Tenkaichi 3 videos. Yeah, that did nothing for me. Actually, wait, do you have it linked on your Discord?
Yeah,
Yeah, hold on. I don't need to use the monitor. Hold on a second. Discord. Search. RT. Let's see if you have it linked in your bio. Discord, please work. Thank you.
with the Fortnite crown.
You do not have it linked.
Oh! Ah, 7.
Almost, yeah. You don't have it linked. You got everything except YouTube, actually.
Yeah.
Is it Heavenrt1 though?
Gonna search that.
Yeah, just show me what your username is really quick.
Just this.
Heavenrt1. Okay. So your handle is Heaven, but your actual name is Heavenrt1. Google would just give us the option to like have like proper handles. That still did nothing. What the heck? What are filters on this? Search filters. Channel. Apply. There we go, that worked. Guess who else came up? Ajak. Yeah, 'cause you got some videos with him, right? Oh, I'm already subscribed to you, okay. Well, that means you need to start putting some work in, you lazy butt.
Yeah, but I don't feel like... maybe if I get like really beaten up, I'm gonna...
Got destroyed but did a scythe dash grin emoji.
Yeah.
That one was funny.
I just did the side dash. Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I've done it a bunch of times. I've actually got quite a few. Did you see that one video I did against Ajak?
You
You
did
did
it?
it nice. Yeah, doing it with small characters is arguably a lot easier than doing it with standard characters, probably because smaller characters are faster. Yeah. Now, can you follow it up?
With what?
Can you follow it up with key poking?
With... Oh, I don't think so.
Or can you go max power mode and follow it up with super ultra boo boo volley?
Okay, gonna try it. I don't know why I did finish it. Okay, gonna try it. No, wait. Now it's getting harder.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Getting...
I can't remember. Super ultra boo boo volley a level 3 target rush, or is it just a... Oh, sadness.
Yeah. Did it? Oh,
okay. It's a slow rush. Never mind. Then it's not worth doing.
I reminded different.
Alright, let me show you... I will show you Super Saiyan Goku first. And then I'll move on to King Vegeta to show you the worst one. Actually, let's just put all these characters... no, the switch gauge makes it slow.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah, go for it. Keep in mind, Super Saiyan 3's Charge Ki Blast are too strong. You cannot chain them. You can technically chain them against Broly, but only when he's guard crushed. Obviously, an opponent's not going to stand there and let you chain them, right? So any character in the game, for the most part, that has a unique Charge Ki Blast animation, depending on the speed of it, are restricted to chaining only Ascending Charge Ki Blast. But the only exception to that rule are characters like King Vegeta so far, where you can only do like 1 or 2, because I haven't been able to chain it more than once, and I think it's because like the recoil or something is just so high on the attack that just doesn't make sense. So because his Charge Ki Blast is like this, you have to charge it like that. See what happened? I tried to press it again and it wouldn't let me do it. But if you keep doing it like this, see? Now with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, it's not that simple, because his are, of course, too strong to be charged. And Super Saiyan 2 Goku can still do it as well. Let's come up here. Wow. Talk about accuracy. See? You can still chain them. So, that's another one, and now we can move on to... I think Team Gohan is the same. Let me just take him really quick to confirm. I'll show you King Vegeta after this, and then I will show you Key Bombardment. Have you ever tried Key Bombardment, or know what it is?
No, never.
Okay. If you get this mechanic down, you will be the second person in NA to use it, even though you don't technically live in North America. So for Team Gohan, yep, it's like this. So Yeah, see, you still have to, you're restricted to chaining it, and the only thing is, it's so slow that it doesn't even combo. So if you're doing this, I think it's more like a reset.
Yeah,
After I hit you with the first one, just try holding X. Oh, you can't get out of, oh, you didn't get out of there initially. If I'm close up, let me try it from right here. Yeah, I think you can dash out of there.
yeah.
If I'm at a close enough distance, I might be able to chain like 2 or 3, but then after that, not so much. Yeah, androids, and also keep in mind, you have as many ascending charged Key Blasts as you have Key Blasts, but of course they can only chain if they're not too strong to knock you down. So like Super Gogetas, for example, you can't do them because they're too strong. They knock you down instantly. So in an Android 17's case, I think he shoots a total of 3 or 4? 5? 5. So you can do a total of 5 charge Key Blasts. If you want to try it, you can. And his animation is also universal, so you don't have to worry about failing an input. You can go from ascending charge Key Blast animation straight to neutral. There you go. And what you want to focus on is getting the speed down fast enough that the first one has to be a level 2 charge, so you get the maximum stun, and the first one, the ones after that will all be level 1s. That way they chain properly. And now I'll show you King Vegeta's, because this is the
What
worst.
about Babidi?
I haven't actually tried it with him, but I do have a death combo with him, which I'm working on.
Oh.
If you want to see it, I can show it to you after this, but he is the strongest Key Bombardment and Ascending Key Bombardment user of the entire game.
Yeah, I would guess so.
And he can shoot a total of, I think, 8. So my combo uses 7, and then I go into paralysis. Yeah, see? I can't... I have to wait for it to hit you, and only once it's like completely gone off the screen, then I can start chaining them, but it's useless, right? So it doesn't work. Now, if you want to get an idea of how strong Babidis are, go for it.
Yeah, I have
They're very strong. And you can chain these a total of 7 times into, 8 times, but my combo uses it 7 times, and then, yeah, I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, so I want to try and upload that later. Okay, now I will show you actual Key Bombardment. So for this one, you can take your choice of Super Vegeta or Gogeta, doesn't matter. I should probably bring up my controller viewer for this, but for now we're just gonna wing it. So the best way to use Key Bombardment is it works in conjunction with your character, so you're aware of the different dash speeds, right?
Yeah,
like dash speed level 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. You can only do a charge Key Blast the moment your character has entered dash state. So like even if I hit X here, just before I've entered dash state, the first couple of frames you can't actually start the charge Key Blast. So depending on your charge speed, you can come like just out of the step-in barrier, and if you do it fast enough, you can do that. Now doing the charge Key Blast, doing the Key Bombardment is a matter of doing, it's a very strict timing. You can chain it like that, and some characters have charge Key Blasts which are so strong, you can easily take away 1 health bar in the blink of an eye. So what you want to do is you want to let go of triangle and then instantly get back on triangle just as the charged Key Blast is leaving your hand.
Okay.
You're familiar with Rampe Iman?
Oh,
it's a similar, yeah, okay, it's a similar timing. So I don't know if I can do it that easily. Hold on. I haven't mastered this mechanic myself yet. You pretty much just hold X and back or whatever after the charged Key Blast lands. Wow, I suck. There we go.
Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah, so you need to, if you can get that timing down, it's pretty much the exact same timing for Key Bombardment. So what I can show you is I'll try and emulate it with my fingers, and you can just watch really quick.
Okay. Do it again, I wanna see.
It's very strict. There, you got one. Now the trick to this is repeating that input for as many times as your character has charged Key Blasts, or Key Blasts in general. So in Vegito's case, it's 9. I think actually when he's dashing, it's 10. Dash at me and just spam triangle. Okay, I was right, it is 10. But in neutral, it's 9 if I recall.
10.
Oh, it is 10, okay. So as many Key Blasts as he have, and while you're dashing, you can shoot 10. So getting used to this timing is the really fun part. This was the only mechanic I was actually devoting time to from, I think, the moment I came back in August. I was working on this, August, September, I was working on this for like 3 to 4 weeks in between September and October.
Oh.
That's how much time I was putting into it. It was super confusing at first as well. So you got 2.
Yeah.
But see if you can get more than that. See if you can get at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Oh, too much.
Yeah, and also keep in mind, you don't have to charge to a level 2, it's just better if you do because you get extra stun frames, and that way the level 1s that you do after that end up actually chaining into a combo, so if you can do that, it's much better. It's much more recommended. So you got 2, nice.
Oh.
So the input that you have to memorize is once you've done the second one, is you just keep taking your thumb off of triangle and putting it back on there and just charging it like for a split second, and just keep repeating that input.
Oops.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It's really tricky. Charge it too much.
And something fun for you to know as well is that you know that when you use finish sign, your key attack also increases, right?
Yeah.
So imagine stacking finish sign 3 or 4 times and then using a full chain of Key Bombardment. It's literally 20 plus health gone.
Yeah.
Hey, you got 3. Nice. There you go.
It's really hard. Like, I'm not sure when to throw the ball, you know?
Yeah. There is a timing to it. I haven't actually gotten it down consistently myself. I know where the timing is, I just haven't bothered with it yet. But if you can actually get this timing down... yeah, if you can get that down... I think I stopped because I didn't even have enough key. I was only on one key.
I think so. Charge.
Yeah. I don't have the timing down myself completely yet, because even my thumb still struggles with it. But if you can get this timing down, the amount of damage that you can do is pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty nutty, right?
Yeah.
I think that was it. There's nothing else that you wanted to know, right?
No.
Okay, cool. I will stop recording this, and then we can play it for a little while. How dare you, KO?